I got to tell you guys, Colin and I went on our first vacation to St. Maarten without the baby. And so that was really nice. We did miss her, but we partnered with the St. Maarten Hospitality and Trade Association for our series, World of Travel. I'll show you what to eat, what to drink, where to have fun, where to stay. And so we worked hard, but we had a great time.
Yep, that's right. Sint Maarten or Sint Maarten, depending on which side you're on, makes this destination the perfect way to get a taste of French and spend a day with the Dutch. Clara Reyes, who's the head of St. Maarten's Department of Culture, is breaking it all down. St. Maarten is two countries. Is one St. Maarten and the other one Sint Maarten? Is there a way to say each one?
Okay, the Dutch spelling is Sint Maarten.
Sint Maarten.
And the French one is Sint Maarten. But we locals say Sweet Sint Maarten land.
Sweet Sint Maarten land. So what's there to do in St. Maarten, you might ask? Well, lots of fun activities, an amazing food scene, and a chance to sit back and relax at some of the top resorts on the island, just to name a few things. What better way to start off an adventure than with a little bit of fun? So we're gonna go do the world's largest zip line called the Flying Dutchman. Colin is not participating, but our awesome cameraman is. Like, are you nervous at all?
Yeah, a little bit.
Colin, why are you not participating?
Not my thing, man. You know, I'm not saying I'm scared of heights, but you know.
But the highest one in the world, probably where you draw the line?
Not my thing, you know. I'm not into. I take educated risks. I take risks with educated risks. I don't think this is an educated risk.
It's not even a risk. They have like 3 different things to catch you.
And also, Lindsey, somebody got to go home to the baby.
And I want to ask everyone besides Colin, what's more fun than soaking up the island views while speeding down a zip line? So we are at Rockland Estate Rainforest Adventure.
It's super intimidating looking up. I can just imagine what it's going to look like looking down. So, Godspeed to you guys.
We're almost at the top. We didn't talk ourselves out of this yet. So we have a great view. We're about to go down. I'm freaking out a little bit. So we just made it down the Rainforest Adventure zip line at Rockland Estate, and we are here with, introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are.
Hi, my name is Snow, but my mom put the government on me as Karan, so yeah,
Okay,
that's
I like
my
that
OG name, but everyone affectionately knows me as Snow. They say affection, but I don't know. This is my namesake. This is all I've ever been doing for the last 7 years. It's been quite an adventure. You really do get a 360 panoramic view of the entire island. That definitely gives you the scope of how tiny you are, but even more so perspective of how tiny this island is, and yet still there's so much on it.
Okay, so maybe you're like Colin and heights are really not your thing. Well, I have another activity that might spark your interest. We are all about to go on a Pirates gourmet sailing cruise. A private cruise, you can do it with your friends, you can do it by yourself.
Okay, my name is Max, this is Alison. Nice to meet you all. Nice to have you on board today with us. Today we're thinking of taking you to Long Bay, which is by the border between the Dutch side and the French side, by the Hotel La Samana. It's beautiful turquoise water and a very protected spot.
So once we were underway, the Pirates Gourmet team got to work. Co-owner Allison quickly made sure we all had a drink in hand.
Thank you.
Cutting to the bridge, you're welcome.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And Captain Max was busy at the helm, guiding us through those open seas.
As soon as we pass the lowlands, that's where we are going now, that's when it starts getting a little choppier.
As we approached our snorkeling destination, we caught some beautiful views of the cliffside villas and were in awe of the bright turquoise water that surrounded us.
So St. Maarten is a great place for people who are scared of big fish. Think about maybe a big shark coming to snag you. So come to St. Maarten for safe snorkeling.
So while Colin and I tested out the waters, Max and Allison began preparing cocktails and a 3-course meal. Yes, 3 courses. It's called gourmet sailing for a reason.
Talk about what's on the menu today and what's on some of your rotating menus.
We usually work out with a trilogy of appetizers, which are guacamole, homemade garlic hummus, and then we make also a red bell pepper dip with some cream cheese. Then we also we also do a trilogy of starters. We are gonna have a lobster bisque, which is kind of a lobster soup.
Bon appetit.
The team also prepared fresh fish and lobster, which were to die for. After our meal, we took off for some cliffside snorkeling, and time flies when you're having fun because before we knew it, we were on our way back to dry land. When the fun is done and it's time to unwind, you want to be taken care of and feel at home. You'll find this and a whole lot more at Sonesta Ocean Point Resort or Sonesta Maho Beach Resort. The connecting properties have tons to offer with a different experience at each one.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
Wow. Cheers.
Staying at Sonesta Ocean Point, we have 130 suites and it's all oceanfront. We have 3 exclusive restaurants, 3 pools, and 130 suites, including butler suites and penthouses.
You won't find a more picturesque view. I mean, just look at these shots. Shortly after our arrival, our butler, Dane, arranged a seaside couples massage. Nice to meet you, Dane.
Likewise.
Thank you. So we're at Serenity Point Gazebo. We just landed like an hour ago, and immediately our butler set up a massage for us. Dane, he's awesome. Hi. Hi. Welcome. Nice to meet you. I've been wanting a massage for a couple months, 7 exactly since I had a baby. Colin has not booked one for me, so this is my first massage, so I'm really excited about it.
Oh, that was good. Woo. Yeah, I feel free. For sure.
So if you work up an appetite after all that relaxing, there are several restaurants to choose from on property. We started with Bluefin on our first night. Then the brand new Portofino for lunch the next day.
So we are at Portofino, which is the newest restaurant at the Sonesta Ocean Point. And what really sets this restaurant apart is it is an upscale version of some of the other offerings here. You're gonna get a really good experience. As you can see, a really beautiful view. And so sometimes when you come on vacation, it's really all about not being in your room and being next to the ocean, next to the water. And so that's what you get to do, is really hear the breeze smacking against the rocks and have a really, really good time. And so we're gonna enjoy a meal here, and we're super excited because the food looks like delicious.
Can't wait.
That's all you gotta say? Can't wait?
Yeah.
He's just hungry.
Welcome to Portofino restaurant.
That's good.
It is.
Already have one
drink, now you have two. Your own Bob Marley, how does it taste?
I got mango. Is mango in there? Oh yeah, that's good.
Whether giving you an impromptu mixology course, helping you get settled after a long travel day, or just being there to put you at ease and make your trip a success, the staff at Sonesta Resort will not hesitate to open their arms in hospitality. And on the note of hospitality, we wouldn't be able to get anywhere around the island if it wasn't for Europcar. From the time we landed, our driver made sure we were promptly taken care of. The staff members' great attitude and efficiency made for smooth sailing and a lovely car rental, might I add, to get us around town. Now we head over to the French side of the island for some alternative accommodations at the chic Coral Beach Club.
Welcome to Coral Beach Club, where dreams come true. Another private bedroom, views of the pool. We got MTV Cribs playing. Shout out to MTV. Holla at me.
Now, if you're looking for a restaurant as fly as Coral Beach Villa, look no further than Ocean 82.
Welcome to Ocean 82.
We're so excited about this one.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now this is very, very beautiful and relaxing.
Hello, my name is Shirley Charles. I'm the host at Ocean 82.
People have been raving about this place.
Ocean 82 is quite famous. What exactly? Also for everything, our drinks, our magnificent view, our cuisine, French cuisine typically, but you have a little spice of Creole into it because we are in Sint Maarten, so friendly island.
And the food is to die for, so much that Colin tried to learn the tricks of the trade.
So what are we cooking, chef?
We do the filet mignon de bœuf, the sea scallop, and the fresh tuna.
Not my first time.
What do you do tonight?
Coming here. I'm meeting with you.
Here with me.
Yeah, all right, I'm coming to work.
From actually picking the lobster that you eat to enjoying some seared scallops, you can't go wrong with anything on this menu. And be sure to take one of those signature Skull rum bottles home with you. Everybody's gonna want some.
I just want to tell you thank you for allowing me in your kingdom, and I really appreciate this, and I can't wait to try this food.
Next up, some bistro-style dining with a side of history at Emilio's.
Welcome to Emilio's. So, what are we going to eat today?
All right, so we're gonna do a wonderful Spanish octopus.
You cooked before? I have cooked before.
Let me show. So,
Okay.
you're gonna do the plating.
Oh yeah, yo, you go.
I go.
Yeah.
All right. You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Go. You teach me. I'm a student.
See the juices of the mango coming out, you know?
Hold on now. Hold on.
Chef Sydney is one of the best in the biz, and everything on the menu, from the salad to the meat to the seafood, is prepared with perfection and a ton of flavor. Ask the co-owner, Norman Wathy. Now talk to me about your chef, because we just spent some time with him. How would you describe him and his cooking style?
Again, his passion lot of passion. He being from the Caribbean, we're passionate people to begin with. That he's being from Barbados, they're a whole different level of passion.
Norman explained that Emilio's is special in more than just a nice night out. The restaurant's location was built in the 1700s, and it used to be a sugarcane boiling house. It's been preserved, and it's now named after Emilio Wilson, a black man who went on to own that land years after his grandmother was a slave on that same plantation.
We revere Emilio, we name it after Emilio, and we celebrate his legacy and his good energy in here, so that's who Emilio was. But I think with the combination of good food, good ambience, historic building, and great service, I think that's why you would come by us.
And last but certainly not least, we end with the Sint Maarten restaurant that's a fan favorite.
I asked you where I can meet you that's like a local staple, so tell everybody where we are right now.
Oh, we're at Captain D's Rib Shack, and this is a really cool spot because they've been very instrumental during the pandemic, during the hurricane. They brought food for a lot of people. They opened up their restaurant to feed the neighborhood and the community, and they are like really the hard blood of Sint Maarten in a lot of ways.
In 2017, Hurricane Irma destroyed this beautiful island, only to be followed up a few years later by a worldwide COVID pandemic. But people like the owners of Captain D's proved that unity and resilience can be the secret ingredients to overcoming all obstacles.
So this is Captain Dino Arundel.
We started this Rib Shack 10 years ago. A small shack and built it to what we have today. It's a pleasure having you guys. Welcome to our kitchen.
Now, if you want to feel like you're from here, ask for the local mix, and you'll get just about everything from rum punch to ribs to mac and cheese to potato salad. I mean, you gotta stop here before you go.
So I got my rib.
You got your ribs, you got your curry salad and mac, rice and peas, coleslaw, and this is our local homemade Creole sauce.
So what is some other history that you want people to know about Sint Maarten? Sint Maarten, Sint Maarten.
And Sint Maarten.
And Sint Maarten.
Like we say. Well, the thing is, like I said, we're very eclectic. I mean, you find the world here, really and truly. I'm told that we have like 104 nationalities living on the island.
So find the world, explore new cultures, do things like the Dutch, and feast like the French. All on the beautiful island of Sint Maarten.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit of rapid fire. Don't leave Sint Maarten without
Do a nude beach.
Do a nude beach?
Of course.
We didn't have it on the list. We're gonna go, okay? Do the nude beach?
You gotta do the nude beach.
I'm like kind of shy.
No, everybody around you naked, so you gotta go nude beach.